Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, Leticia. How does she do it? How does she do it? Anyway, it's good to see everybody for the second time today. I figured why not, right? Why not? Do what I want, okay? All right? If I want to go on 5 times a day, I'll go on 5 times a day. Anyway, like I said, it's good to see everybody as always. And yeah, my intro skips. Shut up. I don't care. I like it like that. Okay, I like it. Anyway, oh yeah, it is the weekend, isn't it? It is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's see. So yeah, man, Leticia Stauch. Oh my goodness. So as we know, Leticia Stauch was accused of unaliving her 11-year-old stepson, Gannon, in January of 2020. His body was found weeks later in a suitcase right under a Florida highway by a roadside worker. Now, she has been, as if you've been following this case as I have from the very beginning, she has been an epic pain in the pelotas. Okay, I mean, she is out of control. She has got this natural instinct to torment. Okay, and all the way into her trial, which has yet to actually begin, because she's managed to get two evaluations where she was deemed competent to stand trial. But now, and this is where I get annoyed, because this Judge Werner dude, he's starting to get on my nerves too, because he's being way too patient with her as far as I'm concerned. Way too patient. So it's possible, unlikely, but possible that a third evaluation may actually take place. I don't even know how that's even possible. But it seems to be happening. It's something that I just can't even wrap my head around. Well, actually, it says here that the judge ruled on Friday that, which is today, that Leticia will undergo a third mental health evaluation from the state. And of course, it's going to potentially cause more of a delay in her trial due to the backlog at the Colorado Mental Health Institute, Pueblo. So Werner, he's annoyed, but he's like putting up with this, for some weird reason. So again, she somehow doesn't show up to court. Now, this is what really gets me. How do you get away with not showing up to court when you're in prison already? Right? How does that happen? Like, why isn't Judge Werner the kind of judge that is like, you know what? Now he's saying next time it's going to happen. I mean, with everything that's been going on, I would have done this already. I would have. They. Why don't they drag her in Hannibal Lecter style, like tied down to a dolly as they're wheeling her in with a face mask thing on, with her crazy, gross, stupid eyes, and just be like, dude, you're standing trial. That's it. Like, I don't understand it. It makes no sense. So again, she appears over WebEx from the jail, and the judge says that the jail is no longer in COVID protocol. Okay, right? Uh, so her excuse this time is that she's not being provided her medications, so it would be unsafe for her to be in court. Uh, so the judge says, well, you're going to have to file a motion at least 7 days prior to a hearing if you're not going to show up to court. Or the court will be forced to extract her from the jail, which is what I'm talking about here. Like, why hasn't that been done already? Why isn't the best interest of this family and getting them peace the number one priority? That's what's really, really getting to me right now. It makes no sense to me. So Warner's quoted in saying and telling Leticia, you don't have control over this process. You have certain obligations other than rights. You need to be here and you don't have a choice about that. There is an extraction team that simply removes you and puts you in restraints. Some have biceps the size of my neck. So, yeah. Like, I wonder. Yeah, I mean, I ain't got that, but you know what? I'd like to. You know what? You're going. You're going. I don't care. You're going. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. This dude is like the most patient judge in the world. How is he this patient? Says it's not good for anyone. The jail is no longer in COVID protocol. You didn't provide anyone with notice. And Leticia responds, I told my attorney on Tuesday about my medication. So the judge advised her that she must file a motion 7 days before the hearing. If not, they'll restrain her. And according to Lauren Sharf's tweet, she says now they're discussing Leticia Stauch's mental state. The defense is claiming she suffers from dissociative identity disorder. Okay, and her attorneys' names are Will Cook and Josh Tolini. All right. Now, the judge is talking about the state hospital having a 352 plus wait list as of 2 weeks ago, and there's a slim chance she would get that done soon. So, I mean, she's just playing the system. Like, if there was that big of a wait list, why isn't the judge just being like, no, this has gone on too long. This has gone on way too long. So it says here that the state would rather have Leticia get the evaluation done at the state hospital rather than the jail. The judge ordered the new evaluation to be done at the state hospital. This new evaluation will be able to have info from the 2 previous competency evaluations. So at least they'll be able to reference back to those other evaluations. So, and just to be clear, Leticia's charges are murder in the first degree, child under 12, position of trust, first degree murder, child abuse resulting in death, tampering with a deceased human body, tampering with physical evidence, crime of violence, 8 counts of crime of violence, and solicitation to commit escape, because let's not forget that on the way to her extraction from, I think it was Indiana to, was it Indiana? I can't remember. To Colorado, she attacked a sheriff's deputy that was transporting her and put him in the hospital, trying to escape. And then while she's in jail, she tries to plot another escape. And yet she's still getting all this carte blanche, all this leeway. Like, why is Judge Werner this patient with her? It makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me. And it's infuriating. It's infuriating because Al and Landon deserve as much peace as they're going to get. You know, like isn't the system designed to bring justice to these families? Right? Isn't the system designed to bring justice to these families? I mean, it's the justice system. It's the justice system. It makes no sense to me. Like, as far as I'm concerned, this is an example of the system failing. Why would the judge order this? 2 evaluations already done. 2 evaluations already done. Why is the judge listening to her attorneys saying that she suffers from dissociative identity disorder? Like, are they doctors? I mean, I'm sure her attorneys probably had somebody evaluate her. Okay, so I guess I'll take that. Fine. But it makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. And this is just going to keep, it feels like it's just going to keep going on and on and on and on. Like, can you imagine what Al and Landon are going through right now? Can you imagine? This is a living nightmare. A living nightmare. Why aren't their best interests the number one priority right now? Well, I'm sure that's the excuse, Todd. But I'm sure that's the excuse. But it still, I mean, why didn't they already do that? You know what I mean? Why didn't they already do that? I mean, it's already 2 evaluations. Have you ever heard of 3 being done? I mean, maybe it's been done before. I don't know. But 3 on somebody who tried to escape. This is clearly the behavior of somebody who is who is stalling. Somebody who's already tried to escape and she's just stalling. This is clearly somebody who gets some sort of sick pleasure off of making people suffer. Because I honestly think that, yes, I think that she hated Gannon. I think that she absolutely hated Gannon. I mean, the crime that she committed. I mean, we're talking about the details in the original affidavit explain how brutal this crime was. I mean, this was a crime of rage that I'd never even heard of. I mean, it's like she somehow manifested the weapons in a game of Clue into real life and used them all to do what she did to Gannon. All of them. Like candlestick, revolver, knife, whatever I can get my hands on. But I don't think it was all about hatred for Gannon. I think a lot of it had to do with hatred for Landon, mostly Landon, because when we look at her interviews, she seems to be in some sort of weird direct competition in her mind against Landon. Like, everything is an attack on Landon. All of her social media posts, everything, like, I'm his real mom. I'm the one doing anything. His real mom's not doing nothing, blah, 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 blah. And so this is all, so why aren't her tactics now being considered by the court in some way, shape, or form a further attack on this family? Like, and still using COVID as an excuse, you know, like still being extremely manipulative. And all I'm saying is, okay, like this whole, you know, being mentally ill thing, but her actions. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Roman, yeah, I think it was more about Landon, though. I think it was more about Landon. I mean, I think she was bitter towards Al for leaving her to be Gannon's sole caretaker while he works out of town in the National Guard. I believe that. But God, it makes no sense to me, man. It makes no sense to me. Like, I feel so bad for this family. I feel so bad for them. So her next motions hearing is set for Thursday, January 13th, at 1:30 p.m. Now, this date may be moved again depending on when or if Stauch's third mental evaluation is complete, which I'm not holding my breath. I'm not counting on it. And I'm losing faith in the justice system with the case because of this judge. And her trial is rescheduled for Monday, March 28th. And it's probably going to take 6 weeks. 6 weeks. And how is that even a thing? You know what I mean? Like, how is this any less open and shut than Duger's case? Right? I mean, his took 6 days. Days. Right? 6 days. Why is this expected to take 6 weeks? Now, maybe if you're factoring in more of her games, more of her stalling tactics, okay, maybe. Because think about it. I mean, all she's doing now is just stalling the trial actually beginning. Imagine what she's going to do with the trial continuing. I totally see her, man. I totally see her putting on a scene in court. I totally see her doing whatever it takes to put on a scene in court where she just, I don't know, like starts, takes a dump in her seat and makes everybody go, oh my God. Oh, like anything. Like I wouldn't put anything past this woman. Wow, look who's here. What's up, Bobby? Haven't seen you in forever. It'd be nice if we got a live stream from you one of these days. Be real nice. I'm kidding. I know you're busy. I get it. Um, yeah, like, I mean, Gemini, I wouldn't put it past her to do something like that either. Just something absolutely dramatic. And you know what's funny is a big part of what she's doing is just to get attention. She loves the attention. She loves it. She loves the fact that people keep writing news articles about her, that YouTubers keep talking about her. She loves it. I'm not familiar with that case. Kim Kessler. I'm not familiar with that case. Um, I yeah, like, and what's really crazy is this case, uh, the Gannon Stock case. This case uh, is the case that I got the most emotional about. I got really, really, really upset about it, and I'm really still very upset about it. Uh, and and so it's really bothering me. It's really bothering me that uh that justice isn't being served yet. Wait, what? Is my boo in here? Is my boo in here? Did she finally come see me? NK? Did she finally come see me? Um, yeah, I'm just over it, man. Just over it. Like like how much how like what's it gonna take to realize that she's just stalling and stalling and stalling? What's it gonna take for this court to just lose its patience already? It makes no sense to me that they haven't done that already. Like this is like beyond a Lifetime movie. This is beyond a Lifetime movie. Just this trial you can make a big budget movie about. Like it's crazy. Just her from the time she gets caught to and who knows what's going to happen during this trial? Who knows what's going to happen during this trial? Attention, Mrs. R&B. Attention. That's it. You're asking what's her end game with the stalling? Attention and stalling. She has no end game. And the thing is some think that she's delusional enough to think that she's going to get away with it. But I don't think that she's delusional enough to think that she's going to get away with it. I think she's delusional enough to think that she can get away with stalling for as long as she can, for as long as it takes. But I'm starting to think that it's not a delusion because she's getting away with it. She's doing it right now. She's stalling and she's getting away with stalling because she wouldn't be stalling if she actually thought that she could get away with this crime. And she wouldn't be stalling if she was innocent. Any innocent person of this crime would want to just get this over with, right? Like if I was innocent of a crime, I'd be like, you know, of course I want my attorneys to be able to do their due diligence, but that's not what she's thinking. You know how I know that that's not what she's thinking? Because she fired her attorneys before, her court appointed attorneys. She fired them and told the judge that she wanted to represent herself. So that's not these are not the actions of an innocent person. Not at all, not in the slightest bit. These are not the actions of an innocent person. None of these actions are the actions of an innocent person. An innocent person doesn't try to escape. Maybe once they're convicted, they do, like Richard Kimball from The Fugitive. You know what I mean? When I came home, there was a man in my house. That's what I'm saying. Like, he was adamant. He was adamant. He had a mechanical arm. Let's see. Eventually, they will put her in a room with a TV showing the procedure and carry on with court. She is going to try and say that she didn't get a quick and speedy trial and her rights were violated. Right. She might say that too. Like, but that'll never fly. There's no way that would ever fly. There's no way. Because it's clear that the trial is not a speedy trial because it's her actions that are causing it to stall. She's the one stalling the trial, and she's getting away with stalling it. Yeah, she did complain about not having enough time with documents. Like, it's crazy, but it's getting to a point where I'm wondering, like, I'm wondering, like, at this point, what she's capable of fooling this court with. You know what I mean? Like, if the court is catering to her stalling so much, like, who knows? Who knows what she's going to be able to get away with this judge? Like, I'm starting to call this judge soft, man, and I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that at all. I really love it when I love a judge, man. Like Judge Wolf, my man, Judge Wolf from the Joe Daniels senior trial, Joe Ray Daniels. Yeah, I love that dude. Love him. Like, he's awesome. I'm subscribed to his channel. He's got a channel. He still live streams his cases once in a while. I ain't got nothing to watch. Check him out. I'll be like, what's on the docket today, Judge Wolf? What you doing? What you doing, Judge Wolf? Because I know he's got the mindset for justice and he's not playing around. Yeah, I'm sub to it. He streams almost everything that he handles. It's crazy. Yeah, I love the judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse case too. The judge of the Kyle Rittenhouse case handled his business, man. Handled it. It was fantastic. No, that's what you're for. Do your job, homie. Yeah, you're right about that. Look, Barry Morphew, he's out for a whole year waiting the trial. The system is unfair, and some for some, and lets others control the narrative. But I mean, the thing is does that apply? I mean, even though you're not specifying, but most people would take that comment and make the assumption that most people would take that comment and make the assumption that it's the haves and have nots. The haves control the narrative, but the have nots don't, right? But that's not the case here. Leticia, she didn't got any money. She's got no money. She's got public defenders that she didn't even want in the first place until she was cornered and realized, okay, well, I better get lawyers. After she put on this whole fiasco, I don't want any lawyers. Yeah, Jen Perry, I talked about that. I talked about that a long time ago. But yeah, you're right about that. Um, Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Ames is showing Cherry up. You gonna let her do that, Cherry? You just gonna take that? What? Quote, you just gonna take that? The glare 2021. Don't get passive aggressive when you're sharing my Cash App links. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, it's not going to go away. The best we can do is just put more attention on it so it can, there's less of a tolerance for it from the public, and there's more fear in the hearts of people who would perpetrate these crimes against kids. So, that's all we can do is create more awareness, and hope that it makes a dent. Listen, don't remind me of that, Jen Perry. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, man. I want to be reminded of that. Well, Road King, if she keeps getting beat downs in jail, well, then she'd want to she'd want this trial to go on. She'd be like she would want to get out of jail as much as possible so she could sit in a courtroom all day, right? She wouldn't be trying to stay in the jail. Well, that's not going to happen, Sherry Thomas. Like, 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 you know, chemically, chemically deflowering, you know, SA offenders is likely to happen faster than uh faster than what you're talking about here. better be better believe that. Better believe that. Always get a DNA test. And be sure of that stuff. I'm trying to dad none of y'all people. Yeah, gee, I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. I wonder why the crime statistics have soared in the past year. Like, and I'll tell you right now, it's not because of COVID. It's because of the COVID mandates. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, she knows exactly what she's doing, Mrs. R&B. Like that's the whole thing. Like that's the whole thing. She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows you're not going to just take her word for her being crazy. She has to act crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I have no doubt in my mind you put her in a courtroom and she is going to do something crazy. She has every, she has, we have every reason to believe this because of her actions in the past year. I mean, Can you all hear like can you all hear Panda snoring? Panda's over here passed out. Yeah, Panda's totally snoring. Right, exactly. Like, right, exactly, Road King. She's crazy, but not the get out of trouble kind. She's the she's the what the hell do you think about life kind of crazy. Like, yo, what the hell are you thinking about life? Yeah, for the third time, Lindsay. For the third time, Lindsay. They're trying to determine if she's competent to stand trial. The only difference this third time is they're doing it in the state hospital and not the jail. Like I say, who cares, man? Like if it's a reputable mental health professional doing the evaluation, what's the problem? Oh, I'm totally been eating whatever I want. I had McDonald's today. Yo, I had McDonald's. I mean, I'm gonna go back to it, but I'm enjoying the holidays right now, as best as I can, anyway. Like the holidays right now for me are like super duper depressing, but that's a whole nother thing. But like, um, so I'm just trying to enjoy it as much as I can. And I had, dude, the McDonald's app is gonna kill me because they got deals on the McDonald's app, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I got a Big Mac and a 10-piece nugget. I got me a Big Mac, a 10-piece nugget, uh uh fries, and a big old diet Dr. Pepper for like $8. It was fantastic. It was magical. It was straight magical. I'm not even trying to. I was over here, Big Mac nuggets. Get some fries. I was dipping the fries in mayonnaise. Yeah, yeah. I get down like that. I had sweet and sour and hot honey mustard sauce. I was just going to town on McDonald's today. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Hold on. Like, I love this question right here. R. Bowers is saying, is she going to try to keep getting evaluated until someone says she's crazy? I mean, clearly, clearly, she's just not taking no for an answer. Like, but the problem's not with her. I mean, I don't blame her for trying. You know what I mean? I don't blame her for trying. I'm blaming the judge for letting it go on. Judge Warner's getting on my nerves, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I first the first because I don't like listen, okay, I like ketchup. I like ketchup with my fries only if they're like crinkly fries. Otherwise, I hate ketchup. I hate ketchup on my burgers. I don't like them on my hot dogs. I don't like them on my McDonald's fries, my Burger King fries, my Wendy's fries. I just, well, maybe Wendy's fries. I kind of like them on Wendy's fries, but they changed the Wendy's fries, so it's not the same thing. But, but crinkly fries, yeah, and curly fries, that's a whole nother thing. Curly fries, Arby's sauce, all the way. Arby's sauce with curly fries, all the way. Like my mouth is watering right now thinking about it. Like, you know what I'm eating tonight? I got me a couple, I got me a couple of dollar cost like chimichangas from the freezer section, right? And I got me a bag of the generic chili cheese Fritos, some cheddar cheese, and some chili sauce. and I'm just gonna like make this chili Frito concoction and eat some chimichangas after this. It's gonna be fantastic. Again, magical. Dude, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna finish watching this movie. I've been watching this movie. Um, this movie just dropped on Netflix, and I already forgot what it's called because I'm real bad at titles when it comes to movies that I watched recently or new. But it's got Sandra Bullock, right? Sandra Bullock and John Bernthal, the guy that played the Punisher the last time on Netflix. I like that actor a lot. He's cool. Um, but but dude, that's because food is life. It's literally life. It's fuel. It's life. And I love cooking for people, man. Because of that reason, I love cooking for people. I love it. But not for a living. It sucks. That sucks so bad. But yeah. So I'm yeah, I'm watching this movie with Sandra Bullock, John Bernthal, what's his face? The dude, the Full Metal Jacket. Why can't I remember? Vincent D'Onofrio. Vincent D'Onofrio. And I love that guy in everything that I see him in. Everything I see him in, except for Law and Order, Criminal Intent. I can't watch Criminal Intent. I can't watch any of the Law and Orders except for SVU, but I love SVU. But everything, like his character in Criminal Intent is the most annoying character ever. He's just a super know-it-all. Like he interrogates people and he does it so intellectually, and so tell me, I can't deal with it. I'm just spit it out, dude. But yeah, I can't stand it. But so Sandra Bullock, right? And it's got Viola Davis. I really like her too. And Sandra Bullock plays this woman who shot the sheriff and went to prison. She didn't shoot the deputy though, but she shot the sheriff. And she went to prison for 20 years, got out on good behavior, and she's got a little sister that she was taking care of before she went to prison, and she's trying to get back in touch with her sister. And but it's good. So far it's good. I'm only like halfway through. And I'm got caught up on Hawkeye on Disney, and I'm digging that. I wasn't really into his character, but Jeremy Renner's really making that work because I really like Jeremy Renner. Come on, man. You're going to make me listen. Google it. All right. New Sandra Bullock movie on Netflix. Just Google it. All right. I can't even. It's the undecided, the unthinkable, the unimaginable, something that's the unsomething. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that movie, man. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. You remember that? Like when YouTube first became a thing, this dude was making these black and white. These dudes were making these black and white little shorts, and he would tell these stories. he would talk about how that, like, he would go to the mall and he would get and he would talk to his girl and he'd be like, I went to the mall and I'm gonna buy some pants. And I told this girl, go to Chick-fil-A, get me Chick-fil-A sandwich and some waffle fries. And it's the stupidest thing in the world, but back then I thought it was hilarious. It's fantastic. That is awful, bro. Todd Kimberly, that is awful. Arby's is the truth. Okay? The truth. You understand me? It's so good. Like the cheddar sauce they dump all over that roast beef, and the buns, man. The buns are like so tasty. The bread, so tasty. It's so good. God, I'm getting so hungry, man. I can't wait to eat these chimichangas, bro. I can't wait to eat these chimichangas, dude. I just can't wait. I don't even know. Look, we don't have any place that serves, bangers and mash here, or whatever the hell you all eat over there. What is it? Potatoes and baked beans. The hell you all eat over there? we don't. We serve good food here, man. We don't eat that garbage. You know what they got? You know what's good? Uh, we got Firehouse Subs here. Firehouse Subs is like the best tasting sandwiches you'll ever have in your life, but they're ridiculously expensive. But I like that it was started by some like former firefighters. Like they founded it, some former firefighters, but it's fantastic. It's delicious. But I mean, dude, if you order a sandwich this big, dude, this big, no bigger than my mic, right? You order a sandwich that big, like on Uber Eats, that's like you're spending like $25. Stupid. So if you walk in there, you're spending like $10 on like a sandwich this big. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever had Jersey Mike's. Yeah. Yeah, we don't eat spotted dick here either. Somehow that's some sort of delicacy dessert over there. Like y'all like are missing out on good food. Like I don't understand it. I remember there was this person that used to come in my chat that had that she was from Australia. She told me she never heard of SpaghettiOs. I was like, "What? How the hell did you go through childhood without SpaghettiOs?" No, you don't. You don't want Uber Eats, man. It's so stupid. And let me tell you something about Uber Eats before I go. Uber Eats is disgusting. All right. Now, like it works when it's necessary, like you settle for it and it's fine. But first of all, it's you're going to be paying double what you would pay if you walked in, literally double of what you would pay if you actually walked into the place and ordered it. Right now, um, yeah, DoorDash is super expensive too, man. All of them, they're super expensive, and it's gross. Okay, because I used to be the assistant manager of this bar, and we specialized in wings. Like our like the food was amazing, right? At this place, the food was so good, like the best bar food you'll ever eat. best bar food you'll ever eat. And uh and we would have orders from DoorDash or Uber Eats, right? And whatever else these things, but these people would like they would come in and pick up the order, right? And then they'd walk into the bathroom with the order and use the bathroom and then leave and get in their car and then deliver the food. Yeah, this happened shockingly more often than you even want to imagine. So when you're going to order Uber Eats or DoorDash, keep that in mind. I saw it with my own eyes on almost a daily. Okay? Like, no exaggeration, no lying. I'm telling you, I've seen it. Well, I'm not saying all DoorDashers do it. I'm just saying, like, when you work in an establishment, there's bound to be a DoorDasher that does it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's so gross, too. It's so disgusting. It is so disgusting. What? I mean, I've seen them throw temper tantrums, but never like throw stuff, you know? Because the thing is if you're taking too long with the order, you're messing with their money. You know what I mean? Like you're messing with their money. So I see them getting upset about it, but yeah, cook at home. That's my recommendation. Cook at home. Absolutely. Like get a cookbook, cook at home. I know shopping sucks. I know washing dishes sucks. I get it, but no, you don't get extra protein from the bathroom. No, you don't. No. Ha! Ha! Road King said they give you a special bag for it, and they call it a D bag. Ha! I don't even know if I want to know what a jammy dodger is. Why does everything sound gross over there, man? Spotted dick, bangers and mash, jammy dodgers. Like, why can't you just name something normal? Like, you know what I'm saying? Meatloaf. Meatloaf. It's meat made into a loaf. It's delicious. If somebody knows how to cook it right, it's delicious. Why not just call it a cookie then? That's my point. That's my point. Why not just call it a cookie? Freaking, you guys have to romanticize everything. That's why nobody understands you all, man. You guys invented the language of English and you don't speak English. What is that? I don't care. Why not just call it a cookie, bro? Just call it a cookie. Like, these are not at all appetizing names for food. None of them are. Like spotted dick, jammy dodgers, bangers and mash. These are not appetizing names for food. I'm never going to England. And it's cold and gross. Like, you got a whole country that's like Seattle over there. Why the hell would I do that? Like, what do you call English muffins over there? That's what I want to know. What do you call an English muffin over there? Because if you got a different name for it than an English muffin, you're proving my point. Panda lady, what are you doing? Over here. Are you serious? That's what a crumpet is? That's what a crumpet is? A crumpet? Like when what in the hell, dude? A crumpet sounds like something after you already ate it and dropped it. That's what it sounds like. There's nothing appetizing about the way you people name your food. Crumpet. It's just an English muffin, dude. It does. It does. It sounds like a disease. It also sounds like what would happen to you after a night with Cherry, not because you catch a disease for other reasons. Okay. All right. That is enough. All right. I'm ending it. I'm ending it here. All right, guys. I love you very, very much. All right. Lay off the crumpets. We'll do this again soon.